So today we are going to take another beautiful designs of bag, which is a very small mini bag. That is what we want us to do today. So we will start from the measurement as usual. So this is our fiber, the cardboard that we always use. So we start our measurement. The height of the bag that we want us to make today should be 6, and the wideness should be 6 as well. It's a very small bag, so 6 by 6, that is, the height is 6 and the wideness is 6. Then the base will be 3. Then we make you still get your 3, that is for the base. Then the 6 that we get from as the front, we get the back, which is another 6. Then we get it here again, the 6. We get our upper base, which is 1.5. You will get it here as well. Then you will now get your flap. So the flap of this one should be 4. So which means it will be the 2 will remain to get to the dem part of the bag. It will be 4. Then you get your 4 here. So that is the whole length of the bag. Then you will now, the 6 that you got here that time, you get it here again. So that is it. You will now connect it together. I just want to make another. So we will connect them together. You mark it to get the accurate. You connect them together. So then you come to your base, first part of the base, you connect it, you do the same, you do the same to the upper base, which is 1.5. Then you close it up, which is the upper part, which is the flap. So I just want to show you, this is the flap is 4. The flap is 4 inch. The upper base is 1.5. The back of the bag is 6 inches. Then the base is 3. Base 3 inch. Then the front is 6 as well, 6 inch. So if you calculate all these measurements together now, you now see that we have 21.5, which is 6 plus 3, that is 9. Then plus the 6 the back of the bag, 6 again, it gives us 15. Then the 1.5 inch, that is the upper base, it gives us 16.5. Then plus the 4 inch that give us the base, the flap, that is 21.5 in total. Then this is the flap. Then the total measurement is 20 and half, 20.5. So that is 25. That is the measurement. So now we cut it out. Cut it. Make sure anytime you are cutting, you follow the biro, that is the pen, the place that you mark. Should follow it exactly. Bring it out. So this is the whole length of the bag, but the shape that we wanted to do today, we are going to bring out the pattern now to get the shape that we want. Then remember, from here to this place is 6. We have 6. That's from the base, which is going to be the height of the bag. We have 6. So for that 6, we get the middle of the bag. That is 6 divided by 2. That is 3. Then we get the same thing here. 3. So now, to get the shape, we minus like half, like quarter in 1.5 inch out of it. Then you connect it together. You bring it down to the place that we mark, that is the 3 ends. Then we cut it out. You use this one that we cut out to mark the other side so that the shape will be accurate. Yes, you see. Use it to mark the other side. You turn it upside down to the edge of it and mark. You bring it to this side and mark it. The same thing here. Bring it up, mark it, do the same here. The only place you are not going to place it is at the middle of the upper base and the down base, but you should always remember to turn it. And this is coming to the flap now. From the flap, you do the same thing. Then you bring it down here. So now you can now give any other shape that you want to the flap. So for the middle, which is the base, you connect it together because you must not tamper with the wideness of the base. That is where the shape start from. So you now cut all of them out. See, cut everything out just where it is marked. So now let's break the bag so that we will see what you are trying to get. You break the from the base, you break it, break the other side of it, you break the upper base, and at the same time the other side. So by the time you fold the bag now, you see the shape that we are trying to get. This is how the shape of the bag today is going to look like. Small. So what we are going to do now is to cut our leather. You always make sure you give allowance for folding as you're cutting your leather. Let me use the sharp scissors. There are some scissors, the scissors that we use to cut fiber at times, it's not the one that we use to cut leather, because the fiber is thicker than the leather. So if you are using the same scissors, maybe the fiber will wick the mouth of the scissors faster. That is the reason why we separate. The scissors that is not that sharp again can still cut fiber. So at times we always make sure we keep a scissors for fiber alone, in order not to corrupt all our scissors. It just gives more allowance, like ½ inch allowance. Yeah, we have cut it out now. So you just fold your leather, you keep it aside first. Now it's time to apply gum. You apply on the leather as well. You have to apply for the both sides so that the gums will stick together. If you apply only on the fiber and you don't apply for the other side of the material, neither you use leather or you use fiber or you use Ankara, you have to apply the gum for the both sides so that it can gum together. So as we are waiting for the gum that we apply on the fiber and on the leather to dry, so we can just use this time to cut out our lining that is going to use to lining the bag. You cut it out. You still give a small allowance for it. Do the same thing. This very one is a very small bag, so we cannot fix inside pocket on this. So this is the lining that we cut for the bag. Then as we are waiting for this to fold our bag, as we are waiting for the gums to dry, so let's just use the opportunity to cut out the side of the bag. So as we remember, the base of the bag is 3. The base is 3. This is the base, which is 3 inch. Then and the height, height of the bag is 6. So now for you to get your base, you measure 1.5. after folding the fabric, which is the lining, you place it at 1.5 inch. That 1.5 inch, by the time you return it, you open it, then it becomes 3, which is the base. Now you position it, you cut it out. Yes, as you get to where the 1 inch marked, then you curve it up and go up straight. You go up, then you measure it to the where the 6 stops. Wow, this is accurate. So it's just 6, just something added small. You cut it out, because we use pieces. The pieces that we use, that I used to cut it, it just come out exactly the 6, the length of the side that we wanted to cut. So that is why we don't have any stress now. So this is the side of the bag we are making. Then we will now use it to cut the other side. You place it, make sure your hand is straight and cutting it out so that the two will be equal. So if you know that your hand will not be straight like this, you can just use it, you can just place it like this. Use my biro to mark it, then I'll now trace your pen out. Bring it out. So we have gotten our side. So we will now apply gum to it so that we can gum it to the leather, which is the leather that we are using for the bag. You just position it to know where you will fix it, then you cut it out. Drop it. Then you will now apply your gum both on the lining and on the leather. You will now apply your gum. You can apply on the lining first, you can apply on the leather first, it doesn't matter, but you wait for the both to dry before you gum them together. So now the gum that we apply on the folding of the bag has dry, so we start the folding. You start the folding. You fold this place that is like this. Now you bring it together, so you cut it out. That is where the shape is. That's what makes the shape of the bag. So you fold it. When you get to that place where you bring it out again, so that the leather will not stuck there. Still the same thing you will still do here. You bring it out. Then here now you fold it. Make sure it's closed. You did the same thing, cut it out. You now return this. So as we are waiting for the gum to dry for our lining that we apply, so we still, it has not yet dried enough to gum. So let's cut out the handle that we are going to use for the bag. So we have this as marco. So I just cut out this marco before. This one is just pieces left over. So I just cut it now. The length that I cut is 11. So let me show you where I cut it from. This is how the marco is. This is the marco here. So it's like this. So I just cut it out now so that we will use this to do the hand of the bag. Now, yeah, what we are going to do, you give allowance here. The allowance that we are going to give here, at least it should not less than 1.5 inch. This is where it's going to stop. So, and we are going to stop here. So you will fold it. How we are going to do it is that we are going to fold it like this, wrap it like 2 or 3 times so that it will look thick. So that is what we want us to do. So let me fold it to where I want it to stop then, so that I can cut it out. Okay, so the wideness is 3, so which means I'll get 3 inches. You must make sure it's straight. That is the reason why you needed to mark it. Then you connect it together with your ruler. The ruler is not long enough to reach that place, so I will still have to get another 3. You connect it. You connect it. Now you cut it out. Now, the first thing you are going to do to this is that you will apply gum for one side, although if you apply for the 2 sides, because this material do take gum, if you apply gum for all, but we want us to fold one side of it first. So let's just apply gum for all first. There are some leather that you will just apply small gum, it will catch. There are some leather that you have to apply more gum. Any leather that you look at the inside and you see that is hairy, so you used to absorb gum. So for that you have to apply good gum on such leather. That is why you see that this leather, anytime we apply gum, we have to wait for a long time for it to dry, because we can't just be waiting for it to dry. That is why we will be doing another work first, the other part of the work, the bag, so that by the time you dry, so now you apply gum on this as well. You apply your gum all around it. All around it. So now drop it. So now that one as is drying, then these ones that we apply gum since has dried, so we now gum these ones first. which is the side of the bag that we cut earlier. You make sure you press it well, turn it, press it, make sure it's smooth, then you now trim it. You have to give allowance for folding as well, but the allowance that you always give to this for the side of the bag shoe, whether it's a big bag or small bag, may always make sure you give small allowance, very small. It should not up to a half inch, it should be like quarter inch. It's only this upper part that you will make like half inch, so that that one will go deep and overlap others. But for the side, we don't want it to be much, so that it will not be showing at the edge of the bag once if you open the bag to see the inside, so that the inside as well will be neat. That is the reason why we not always allow the allowance that we give to these ones to be much. Now you still tip, cut out from the tip of it, cut the tip out. The same thing to the second one. Now apply gum for folding. Apply your gum neatly, because anything you did here is going to affect the finishing, neither the outside or the inside. So, and we want the outside the bag to be neat, and at the same time the inside should be neat as well. Drop that. So as we are waiting for the gum that we applied both for the hand and the side to dry, so we perforate the place that we are going to fix our handle. So we'll mark it and punch it. That is the work of our puncher. So now we want us to fix our handle here. You mark it and just give you like close to 1 inch. I did the same thing to the other side. You see the mark there, then you now position it and hit it. Cut it out. I'll bring it out there. Same thing. So now you fix your eyelet. You fix your eyelet. Fix one here, one here. You will now fix your washer inside. You push the fiber down so that the washer can sit well. Yes. After that, you just use the scissors to press down the edges of this thing. Just softly, not by force. Then you now hit it with hammer gently. Hit it like that. Then you do the same thing to the second one. Bring down the fiber down. You fix your washer as well. The washer hide and tries to open it. This one that you are seeing, because of the nature of the bag we are doing, we are still going to cover this one back with lining. That is why you see that I have not lining the bag before I fix the eyelet, because we are just meant to fix the handle for here, and we want to cover the edges of the handle with the lining. So you see, this is how it is. Now we are going to gum our handle. It has dried. First of all, you fold one side of it. You fold one side. You fold it so neatly. You fold it very neat. As you fold it, you now put the marker that we cut down to fix on the hand. You put it at the edge of it. Then remember, you have to position it in the middle so that you will have like some edges left here and some for this side. That is what we are going to use it to fix in the bag. So now you will fold it. You fold it. Fold it. So at this point in time, as you did the first one like this, now you wait, you apply gum again. You apply gum so that this side will catch gum, we hold gum together as well. You put gum on all. You put gum even at the back. So we wait for it for a bit. We will now fold our lining, the side of the bag. We fold it. As I always said, once you get to this corner, make sure you make it neat. Let the shape of the lining that you cut and place inside comes out. That is the essence of giving it that shape. If you not achieve that aim, then it's an error. You make sure, see what I'm saying, the shape has to come out this way. Then now you lock the up. And in case if you not to trust the gun whether you hold it or not, you match them. You use hammer to just press it by hitting it. So for this one, you continue the gumming. Continue the gumming. Gum it. You not hit it again. Okay, so we have folding the leather on the marker that we are using for the handle. Now is to fix it to the mesh, the bag that we are making. Use it. So Okay, look at it. This is what we want to achieve. So now we are done with that. Then we now apply gum. You now apply gum on it to gum them together. So you see, now we are just waiting for the gum to dry before we fix the lining, then we sew. So this one has dried, so we'll gum it. So now we have applied our gum and on the lining and on the bag. So now we want to fix the small part of the magnet before we gum it together. So let's just imagine the middle of this thing, the lining. This is 6 by 2 is 3. So this is the position, but you open it by the side of it. So you position your magnet and your washer, then you press it. We apply gum on that part so that it will come to the fiber. So we just wait for a bit to dry. So our gum has dried. We have to just gum them now. So you make sure you position this to the middle where the magnet is positioned. Place it well. See it. You turn it. You now press it. And press them, especially here. You press it so that it will gum to the fiber. This side you should not too press it because we are still going to put magnet there. But this side you can gum it well. So now you trim them around. You trim it around. This side, as you are trimming this side, you should make sure it goes down in so that this black lining will not be showing outside by the time you stitch it the side to it. So this side should go in a bit. Then as you get here now, you make sure you bring it up again. It should be exactly equivalent to the leather, which is the body. You should not dip your hand again here, so that if person just see the flap of the inside flap will be neat. So you make sure you should not cut your leather, and just cut it gently and neatly. So we want to do the joining, but before the joining we just fix the front part of the magnet. So let's fix the second side of it before we go on for the final stitching, joining. You see, this is how the bag is. You press it here. As you press it, the sign will show. Look at it here. Then you now use biro to mark that place so that it will show very well. In order for you not to do mistake, you mark it with pen again. You will now open your lining small for here, so that by the time you perfect it, it will not show inside the lining. You just punch it here, then you punch it at the other side of it. Then now you put your magnet, fix it. See it, open it. Then you now return your lining back again. Then now you have finished everything. It's just to stitch it now. Just lock it and see to confirm it. This is it. So now we put oil for the sewing. Apply your oil. We first sew the front. Apply oil for the sides. And even this side, you just apply oil everywhere so that it will move well on the machine. So continue our sewing. You ignite your machine. Fix your side, the bag. You fix this side, you join this side to the mouth. You now bring all of them out, cut them off. Now you now position the lining. You just set it from the base. You use the base to get it. Just set it. then you drag it up to where it will start from. You can see, just start from the tip too. This place, you always make sure you reverse it so that it will stay sure, it will not be loose. When you get to the corner here, you do it gently, just small. Small. No rush if you get to this side, because if you rush, you can, if the machine has issue here, so our bag is set. You see, just to remove the thread, so we'll still use lighter to burn all the threads. As you can see, close it.